Okay, the moccasin.
Do you need this?
Yeah, you're going to have your needle on it. And see the back on your heel? You need to cut it up straight from the outside one here. You finish this hole in between those holes there on both sides. You'll have to cut yours. So what we're going to do is we're going to take one of the short strings and we're going to thread it through the needle again. Okay, we're going to count here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to count from the middle here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 8 holes here, so we're going to use half of them here with this half here. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to come up from the inside on the heel part, the side of the heel. Come up through the third hole.
I only have 6 holes here.
Oh, you should have 8.
Oh, look, it's underneath the heel.
Yeah, it's okay.
Is that all right?
Yeah, as long as it's punched. Okay, we're going to bring it right to that. We're going to have this here. That's going to meet that last hole on the 4th hole. So when we come up through the 3rd hole, we're going to go down through the last hole or the 4th hole. We're going to pick up the little hole at the bottom there. This is all one step, so you don't get mixed up. And going down through the 4th hole here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Going to pull it through. The suede side is going to be out. Then we're going to turn the moccasin this other way. We're going to come back through the 3rd hole now, and this is the 3rd hole here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're coming back up through the 3rd hole. And you also want that it's going to be flat back there. You don't want it rolled up or anything because it just might affect the heel. Then you're going to go down through the 2nd hole and the 2nd hole. Make sure it goes down nice and straight and flat. So you should have the shiny side on this side, the suede side on this side. Then you're going to come up through the 1st hole and the 1st hole. And you also make sure that's going to come up. Shiny side on that side, suede side on this side. You've done one half. The other half is going to be just the same. So somebody tell me what we're going to do.
Take it down.
Okay, yeah. You come up through the 3rd hole from the inside. You go down through the 4th hole, pick up the little hole on the end there, and then down through the 4th hole. I always put my finger in between it to make sure it goes down the way I want it to go down. Okay, and then we're going to come up through the 3rd hole, and that's the 3rd hole there. This here one here on the inside should be the smooth side. Then you're going to go down through the 4th hole, the 2nd hole, and the 2nd hole. And then come up through the 1st hole here and the 1st hole here. Okay, then you're going to take that, make sure it came up on the shiny side there. You're going to take that, you're going to pull them nice and tight. Then you're going to cross over and make a tie. And when you tie it, you pull it tight, they come right together at the back. Then you're going to hold these four together. Whichever one's got your needle on, you'll work with first. This way, through both holes. Come around again, through both holes. And come around again, through both holes. See? Then you're going to put your string on the other one. You all should have heels sewn up by now. Everybody just watching.
Oh, you mean we should be doing it as
You should have been doing what I'm doing.
Everybody can sit down.
Watching it off.
Then we're going to come back through these holes to go back up.
So we're going to reverse.
I'll finish this off one because I want to show you just a little technique that you do afterwards. Got to have good strong nails. That doesn't want to go down the right way there. There we go. Bring it back through the next two. And through the top too. Then there's one on each side there. Then you're just going to take it and you're going to tie it twice. Nice and tight. And you pull it down, you can cut it off to right to the butt. What I do after I get my heel done, turn the moccasin right inside out like that. And you're going to take these and you're going to turn them all up. You're going to turn it back. And as you see, they're going to all lay down at the back there so that they shouldn't bother your heel when you put your moccasin on. They're supposed to be standing up back there. A little bit harder when you have them lined to make that happen, but you can make it happen. Okay, there you go. Just like everything else, we have to have a little end on it that's narrow, because we're going to thread the needle with it. Okay. You can take the moccasin. You have 4 holes in the middle and on the toe. You're going to go through the one right in closest to the middle. From the outside, you're going to go down through it. You leave about that much for a tie, like one of these strings here. Then you're going to come through the next one. Because you're on the inside, now you're going to come back out. And she has the shiny side out. So we're going to make this so that the shiny side is going to be out. What side out here?
Pardon?
What side? That way? Or that way?
That way.
This way? Okay, then we're going to go down to the bottom one. Going to come up through the first hole. There should be 8 of them there. Then you're going to come up through the other part of the fringe. All in one step. And as soon as the leather is pulled through, the needle's pulled through, you pull on the leather. And hers, we want everything shiny side. The next one, the next one, and the next one. So if the shiny side's out on that side, the suede side's going to be out on the inside. I will do this for you right till we get to the back, and then there's a little trick to the back. Suede side on one side, shiny side on the other. Make sure it's always nice and straight so that it's not going to be all rolled up on the inside there, and it won't make it nice and flat. To make sure it's right. That little V in the in the fringe is going to be right in the middle of their moccasin at the back. So this hole here and this one here, you can use this hole right here. But what I do, I punch a hole right beside it, on this side, and right beside it on this side. Instead of struggling through them holes that you got there already with leather, gone through it twice, you just go.
You told me that. You let me struggle.
Then you just go, see, then it just goes through it there. Here. I'm working a little bit differently. I'm always with suede side out. Okay, now this one here is going to be right at the back, same thing there. Okay, then you're going to go in and out, and when you're done, when you come up these last two here, you'll be coming out. You're going to go from out here, down into there, and out there.